What up, you guys? So, as you can see from the title, I am here to show you guys my new labels I just got in and tell you guys a backstory about them. As you can see, I've already opened them, and they're pretty nice quality, but I needed to find some more labels because the last girl I used, her work was really pretty. So these are my old labels. But as you can see, like they're like you can barely see them, and there's a butterfly here, but you can't really see the butterfly. So I was asking the girl if she can do a different butterfly that I sent her, and she was saying that she couldn't. And I was saying like, cause on my tubes you can't really see the butterfly, which I really want them to be able to see the butterfly because that's part of my whole logo, like the butterfly thing. Oh yeah, my lips need some chapstick. And this is my own lip gloss, you guys. I have been using stuff like crazy. So yeah, so I had to contact a different girl. Now, the labels I got from this girl are very beautiful, but there's a backstory. So I'm going to show you guys the labels first. So these are the new labels. And they're super beautiful. I really love them. I paid for 400. So 400 is like 5 sheets, and I counted them. She gave me an extra 20, so that was nice of her. But I don't want to show her thing, but she's in the United Kingdom. So that's where she's stationed at. And it didn't take long for it to get here. I ordered it October 28th, and I think it was because we was going back and forth so much. She would have probably did it right then, but we was going back and forth about a lot of things. So I just got it yesterday. Yeah, I just got it yesterday, so it wasn't too long for her to hand make these herself. So it came in this, I'm not going to show the front because it has her address and mine. So it came with a nice cardboard backing so it wouldn't get bent. And then on here, she have a 10% off code or whatever. And she's on Etsy, but here's her name. The name of the store. And I'll have to try to link it in the description below if I can remember it. And she was just thanking me for ordering with her. These do look very, very good. And I see like they're not a straight cut. They're like a banner. Like, you know, like a banner. Like, I'm gonna show you once I take it off and put it on my thing. But so these, for 400 of them, it was $43. Okay, so I was like, okay, cool, $43. I paid it because it looked like her work is very good, which I could see it is very good. So then she was like, okay, so I'm gonna send you the link because I wanted a proof first. I always like to get proofs first, not for her to send me a free proof, but like, you know, they could design it on the computer on how it'll look, so you can get an idea. And then when they send you that image, then you go ahead and be like, okay, yes, I'm gonna pay for it. But she said she doesn't do that. She doesn't send you an image like so you can see it before. So she sent me a link and she was like, okay, choose the font you want. And she didn't have a lot of fonts. I think it was like 10 fonts. I really didn't like all her fonts, but she was like, you got to choose one of these fonts. So I was like, okay. So I chose font number 9, which it was kind of cute. And I kind of liked it because I wanted people to be able to read it. So she was like, okay, so now you have to pay for it. So I was like, I gotta buy a font? And she was like, yes. And I was like, huh? I never heard of that. Like, you gotta buy a font. I was like, what font comes with $43? And she was like, well, that's for the paper and like the foil. So I was like, okay. And the font was only $6 and something. But I'm like, you didn't tell me that in the beginning. And then she was like, well, did you read, like, whenever y'all go to buy something, read the information in the thing. So me and her was going back and forth. She had stopped contacting me, like, after I was like, okay, so what do I do now? She was like, you have to buy the font. So when I was asking her questions, she would not answer me back. She wouldn't do any of that when I was getting confused on, like, I couldn't understand, like, what she meant. Like, so I was like, well, I want the font that come with it. And she was like, well, no font come with it. You have to actually buy your font. Now, if you have your own logo thing made up, because the way I made my logo up, it wasn't like a straight banner. It was like the butterfly with the logo in the middle. But she was like, if you already have your font made up, then just send her your actual logo and she can do it. But she said anybody else that gotta purchase a the writing from her. So I'm like, okay. So it was $6.99 for me to purchase that. So I purchased it and I didn't hear back from her. It was like 13 to 24 hours later when she contacted me after I paid for it. Because I was just gonna say, never mind, just give me the refund back. But when I looked at Etsy's policies, it's up to the vendor, like it's up to the person you're buying from, because everybody is their own person, so it's up to them how they refund you. And so she was on hers, it was saying like she cannot refund you and just issue you something else. And if she do refund you, it could take a month and a half or whatever. So I was like, you know what, don't worry about it. I paid for it and then I just waited to hear back from her. I heard back from her 24 hours later, and she was like, okay, she's gonna make it now and send it out. It only took her 5 to 10 minutes to make it out before she was shipping it. So all of that. So I am happy with the purchase, but I definitely was not satisfied with the communication. I'm gonna say the communication. And then when she finally sent me a proof, she had the name spelled wrong. She had Corresta, and I was like, that's not what I wrote, because it blatantly says, like on here, it blatantly says my name that I wanted. Where is it? Right here. And I was like, is she trying to do that to be funny? Please don't try to be funny, okay? But anyway, I think it's cute. It is way different from my other one. I think it's the same kind of font a little bit. You guys see it? Actually, this font is thicker. I don't know. But the girl I got these from, it was like $20 for like 200. And yeah. So I'm going to take one of these off. And I'm going to show you guys how it looks. Now, whenever you get your labels or whatever, never touch the back of them. Especially if you're putting them on your lip gloss tubes. And I always put mine on before I make my lip glosses. I always use a tweezer. Oh, it's not a banner. It's like this. So I'm gonna take this, and this is not even clear. It's cloudy, so I'm hoping that it's not clear. It's not clear. It's cloudy. They're supposed to be clear labels. You guys see that? At least the other ones was clear and they went right on like you didn't see. I'm just like disgusted. It is actually frosted, like a frost on it. Mm. So now I'm really annoyed. Really annoyed. So what you guys think about what I was saying? This is ridiculous. Oh, you guys, and no, I didn't even get a download for a font I bought. I'm like, I know computers have a lot of fonts on them that you can use and not charge people for, but I am really pissed off that this is cloudy and not clear. So you can definitely see. You can definitely see where it's at. Now these, they were actually clear. I'm gonna put one on the other side. Oh, I am so disgusted right now. Now I didn't cut this one off, but look at this. You see that? You see the difference from clear and frost? Clear and frosted. I'm just disgusted. Right. So now I'm gonna have to text her back because that's 40. What is that? 43 plus $6.99. That's $50. And I don't even think that was with shipping. And now I have 400 of these things, and they're not even right. $400. And they're cloudy and not clear. Yeah, this was a disaster. But I am definitely going to get back in contact with her because this is not acceptable. I asked for clear, and these are definitely not clear. Mm. Well, you can definitely see the butterfly. It's crazy. Girl, I know. And the last ones, I only spent $20 for 200 of them. And I didn't have to buy a font. And she had more than 10 fonts to choose from. But all I wanted her to do was just fill in the butterfly. And she said that she couldn't do it. I am so upset. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Wow. to text her a nice little message. I'm not going to be mean because it's not mean. But I am very upset that I paid a lot of money for these and it's not even clear. It's frosty. At least these other ones was clear. You can see straight through. This one you cannot. You can't even see the wine because it's frosted. But I guess you see the butterfly. But on another note, you guys, I have drill pins. I've always had them on my site, and right now I got them 50% off because I'm getting rid of some of these things, and I'm going to show you guys some. So I have these. Come in 3 different colors. Yeah. So these, I made them into